Alright Josh, so there are a few rules when you have your cast on. The first rule is that your cast can't get wet, okay? So when you have a bath or you have a shower at home, what you need to do is you need to get mum or dad or someone at home to put a big plastic bag over your leg and wrap it up nice and tight with some plastic or something like that. Casts can't get wet. When they get wet, they turn into soggy messes and they won't hold your brake still anymore. So you just need to make sure at home that you're wrapping it up and you're keeping it directly out of the stream of the shower, or if you're having a bath, not letting it get into the bath water. If your cast does get wet at any point, what you need to do is come back to the hospital and get someone to have a look at it. So that's either through emergency, or you can give the clinic a call through the day if it's that time. The other rule with your cast, which is very important, is that you cannot stick anything down it, okay? So no knitting needles, no rulers, no pens, no coins or anything like that. What happens if you put something down there is you might get a scratch under your skin and it might get infected, and then it can go really yucky, but we won't know because the cast is over it. So if your leg gets itchy, what you should do is tap over the cast wherever it's scratchy, but don't stick anything down it. If he does stick anything down it and you're worried about it, you also need to come back to emergency or let us know. The risk is A, that he's going to cut his skin, but it could also cause a little pressure sore underneath, and we won't know about it until we take the cast off. The other thing that you need to keep an eye out on and let mum or dad or someone at home or school know is if you get a funny feeling in your toes. So do you know what pins and needles are?
Yeah.
If you get pins and needles, you get tingling or numbness in your foot, so you can't feel your foot anymore. What you need to do is you need to lie down and put your foot up in the air and wiggle your toes around. Can you wiggle your toes for me? Good job. Okay, and if that feeling doesn't go away within 10 to 15 minutes, you need to come back to the hospital, so go back to emergency. The risk is that the cast is too tight. So if you ever complains of anything like that and it isn't relieved by putting your leg up in the air, then you need to come back to the hospital. The other thing that you need to keep an eye out is for his pain levels. So his pain shouldn't be any worse than it is usually once you've got the cast put on. So if he gets a lot of pain that's uncontrollable or that isn't relieved by just normal pain medication that you guys use at home, then you need to come back to the hospital and let us know. And those are the rules for looking after your cast.